What's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing this look right here. Well, not necessarily. I'm not going to be doing the eyes, but I am going to be showing you guys how I create my every single day foundation that I don't wear every single day. Now, there's a trick to that because I do wear this foundation every time I do my makeup, but I don't do my makeup every day. But I am going to be showing you guys exactly what I use to create this look, what I do, what I use, how I use it, how I whatever. So if you guys want to see how I created this look and this foundation look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so hi guys. The first thing we're going to be doing today is taking our moisturizers. Moisturizers are very important. I'm going to take its Algenist Sublime moisturizer. This is just going to give me it's like gives me almost a pearly finish, but I always, you know what? Probably should put my hair behind my ears. Yeah, for sure. Okay. That looks good. So anyways, this gives me like a very pearly finish, almost dewy looking. Oh guys, sorry, excuse this thing on my face. It is so huge. I don't know what I am thinking today about filming, but I had to film a new video and today was the day. So I was like, should I do it? Should I not? But I had to. So excuse this monster on my face. So next I'm going to use a primer. Primers are very important to me because I am so oily. I don't want the oil that's going to look greasy. I like my oils and I want them to shine through, but I also don't want to look greasy. It's difficult to explain, but put a primer on. One that I use the most is Smashbox Photo Finish. However, I'm going to try to squeeze some of this out, but as you guys can see, like, my poor baby is all finished. So I'm going to put some right here, right in the T-zone on my nose, right in the center of my forehead, and a little on my chin. I have fairly big pores, so I have to put it right there for sure. If I don't, whoop. Okay, so moving on, we're going to be using our, let's see, Infallible Total Cover by Loreal. I am in the number 308 Sun Beige. I have only used this once, so I'm going to be taking some of that on the back of my hand. Now, I start with a little bit at first, just because I've learned in the past that you can put a bunch on. You probably can't take it off. I never could take it off. So I try to put a little bit on. That way, you know, I can add more if I need it. So we're going to be just dotting this all over our face. Well, actually not really. I more like do that kind of motion. But I guess it's dotting. So I'm just going to be taking this really dirty brush. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure... Actually, I think my fiance's mom got this for me, but I'm pretty sure she got it on Amazon. You can get these brushes, or it might have been one of those websites like Mercury or Mercari. I don't know, that app. So either way, whatever, I got this brush and I'm going to be using it. I think it's a contour brush, but I used it as contour and it doesn't do the job as well as it does for foundation. I'm just going to be rubbing it in just like I was doing all over, and then I kind of just go in patting motions after that, so that way it's getting into the skin and into the pores. And I know, as bad as that sounds, that's kind of what you want, because if not, you're going to be left with streaks. And then not only that, once you put your powder over your foundation and you didn't pat it in, it's going to look super cakey. So you want to just pat it in. I'm not done blending. I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and I'm just going to go over all of it like very quickly just to make sure it's really all patted in. This is what I do every single day. I cannot go without getting a sponge, any kind of sponge, and it's damp, by the way, and just patting it after using a brush just to be safe, because you never know, like the streaks or just anything. You just want to make sure that you blend it even more so it really does become, you know, you really do become one with the foundation. Okay, So next I'm going to be taking Glamoflauge Concealer. This is by Hard Candy. It's heavy duty concealer. If you guys have not tried this concealer, and I'm going to take my pinky finger, that's the finger I like to take to spread my concealer. A lot of times I take a brush too to place it, but I mean, if I don't have to, I won't. Also, this stuff dries pretty quickly, so you're going to have to blend it fairly quickly. My gosh, why does that pimple have to be there? That's so annoying. Next, guys, I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light. There you go. Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette with just my Real Techniques setting brush. And I'm trying to get rid of these darn under eyes. I try to blend it out as much as possible. I try to look up. That way I don't set my lines underneath my eyes too much and kind of do the face. But I can't talk while doing this. Now I'm going to be taking my Covergirl Professional Loose Powder. I have it in the shade 115 Translucent Medium. This isn't translucent. It says translucent. I'm not sure why, but it does have color, and the color is medium. So I'm going to be taking just a powder brush by Real Techniques. Tap off the excess in the lid. Am I still recording? Yep, I am. And then I'm just gonna put that everywhere. I use a lot of powder usually when I'm putting on my my powder. I like to use a ton. I like to put a lot of powder, especially on where I put my contour and my bronzer. And the reason for that is because I want to give, just like when you're priming your eyes and it's tacky, you want to put like a powder or a white eyeshadow, so that way your other eyeshadows can blend seamlessly. You want that powder base. You know what I'm saying? So I like to put a lot of powder on the tackiness of my foundation. That way when I put my eyeshadow or my bronzer on, or my contour, I'm going to have a very nice seamless base for my contour to stick to. So it doesn't turn up muddy or anything like that. So now that I am done with my powder, I'm going to be moving on to my Laura Geller Baked Body Frosting All Over Face and Body Glow. This is in Tahitian Glow? I don't know. Looks like this. Mine's very, very loved. I need to get a new one very soon. I'm going to be taking my Morphe E51 brush, just a very angled brush. I'm not very precise with my bronzer at all, so I'm just going to be throwing it on my cheeks. And this has a very orangey undertone, but I love orangey undertones for my bronzers. So you can do whatever you want. So next I'm going to be going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light again. And I'm just going to be taking my Real Techniques contour brush. Now I'm going to be taking the middle shade right here. Where is it? There it is. Right there. And this is also a bronzer, I believe, but I like to use it as, you know, a contour. Today, I'm going to be using my unopened, my NARS Orgasm blush with my, what is this? My blush brush, Real Techniques blush brush. So we're going to be taking this NARS Orgasm blush, dip into that, kind of make the face. Just like that. Highlight every day is also the same thing with blush. It's not every day. I mean, highlight is every day. Believe me, highlight is every day. But it's not every day the same color. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. This is definitely for me because I'm a little bit more tan. It's summertime. Fresno here gets up to like 110 degrees. So I think today is like 106 or something. I don't know, something crazy like that. But I'm going to be using Tourmaline and Moonstone. So these two right here. This one I'm going to be using first. This one I'm going to be using over top. So I'm just going to be taking my e.l.f. fan brush. Very cheap, like $2 or something like that at like your drugstore. So I'm going to be taking Tourmaline, whatever this is. I'm going to be taking that first. And then of course above my brow bone, just very slightly. I don't like to do it too much, just a little bit. So I have highlight, you know, evenly on my face. Do the same thing with the other side. On my middle finger, I'm going to be just going like that. And then blending it out on my nose. Then with my fan brush, just, you know, go over it a little bit. And then with my pinky, I'm going to be taking it down my nose very carefully. I like to put it in a very straight line, like the exclamation point. So now I'm going to be taking Moonstone. Just kind of, whoa, holy shit. I mean,
so I have my fan right now, 106. I have a small house. I have a small room. My room is faced right towards the sun, so I am dying. I'm dying right now.
I always contour my nose. Now I don't do it like very heavily, but I do always put a little bit of contour on the sides of my nose just because I had rhinoplasty. I'm not hiding it. I have it, and I love to make my nose look even smaller. So if I can, I will. So I'm going to be taking, I don't have the brush with me. Let me get it. So I'm going to be taking another brush. I'm probably from Amazon, probably from Mercury. Who knows? But I'm going to be taking this one right here. It's like a tapered, it's a tapered brush. This shade right here on the way right of the palette. No, you're left. You're right. I don't know. Either way, I'm taking that one. It's called Subconscious. Woo! Gonna blow that off because you don't want that much contour on your nose. Now I'm gonna start very, very lightly because once you put this on like too heavily, it's extremely hard to get off. So just try to put it on very lightly. Just gonna lightly dust that right on the side of my nose, and I go in where my eyeshadow's at. Might as well blend my eyeshadow a little bit, right? Now I'm going to be taking from the Shade and Light palette just the banana shade right in the middle, and I'm going to be taking this right underneath my contour. Just like freaking throw it on there. Like, it's honestly not that big of a deal because we're going to swipe it away very quickly. And then brush those away underneath. I don't like to put too much on the bottom just because I don't like that really stark white line. Oh, well, if we put more powder, we have to use more Mario Badescu spray, okay? So I'm going to be pressing all of those powders into the skin once again. That's pretty much all I do for my foundation whenever I am wearing makeup. I know I'm saying it like, oh, that's all you do, but really it's, I mean, I can do this in like my foundation, everything. I can do it in like 10 minutes if I'm not sitting down filming it and I'm not talking. I can do it in like 10 minutes. My eyes are what takes me long, but I can do this in like 10 minutes. So you guys, if I can do it, you guys can do it. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go put on my bottom eyeshadow and do my eyebrows, and my lips, of course, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the look that you should be left with. I just did my lips and my eyebrows. I'm pretty sure that's all I did off camera. But anyways, so this is the look that I have created. I also am wearing the Jaclyn Hill Morphe eyeshadow palette today, in case you guys are wondering what is on my eyes. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And if you guys did, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment and subscribe. It would help me out a lot. If you guys want to see any more looks like this or any more vlogs, please let me know down below. It would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.